Hey guys, welcome back. Ninja Llama here once again for some more Factorio. We have lots of cool stuff to do today. And hey, did you guys know you can actually hit F to pick up items while you're driving a car? I didn't know that. So there you go. Pro tip, I guess. You can pick stuff up. Oh, so slow driving this thing. Anyways, the reason I'm doing this is because I parked my iron train and uh, disconnect. Well, the ags. Oh gosh, what did I do? Oh, that was a tree. I thought I hit another pole. I go through so many poles. Um, but basically, my problem is. Oh, did I take all the stuff out of that chest instead of put it up? I may have, but I disconnected this small base because we're moving to the new base, right? Or we're starting to construct it. However, um, we're not completely there yet. Hopefully, we're going to get some stuff done today that will, help us move on. And I really like how you can just like shift or control click a blank spot and it puts your whole inventory away. That's pretty cool. But I think I should have enough stuff. Do we have enough bullet? We have some bullets. We don't have any coal. I don't know that we need it. What we may grab, I don't think I need as many. How much steel do I have? I have a lot of steel. And actually, I think we're going to go set up the first part of our base, and that's going to be the steel. We've got so much light oil. I'm running into a bend there. So much light oil, and we're going to have to start doing something with that. We need to figure out where we're going to have our fluids come into the new base. Did I completely empty this? Almost. Let's give ourselves a little bit more ammo. In between episodes, I played for, oh gosh, it may have been a couple hours, just like killing some fighter bases and working on that train stop. Was that train stop here last time? It may not have been. If it wasn't, I built a iron line down there, disconnected it, and I went ahead and hooked everything up here, and you can see that we've actually started producing plates and stuff. However, it has nowhere to go. So I think the first thing that we need is lights. But the second thing that we need, we may have to adjust where these poles sit. But let's just give ourselves a little bit of light because I always like to start recording the instant before it gets dark. Just makes for the best time. But I think we're going to start our steel production right up here at the front. And like I said before, um, we're going to hopefully, make like steel and like circuits and stuff and bust them back out. And then we will consume these basic resources like up here or over here or something. I don't really know. This may backfire, and I wish that I would have just done everything in a straight line, but everyone does that, so I don't want to. But let's go ahead and do this. The reason I didn't connect this already is because I ran out of power poles. And then when I looked at the clock, it was like way later than I had intended to stay up. How far can we stretch this? Here, but we don't catch those. Let's back it up to the middle just so we catch everything. Trying to keep it symmetrical right here. Let's throw down another light. Right, throw a light right here. So let's, oh, we didn't connect it. I guess we'll just send all of this particular belt to the steel. And this one does have, two more electric furnaces than the normal lines do. And I also, did I grab them? Of course not. But I went ahead and made an assembly machine. It's kind of hard for me to remember what I have and haven't done on camera. I have not been able to kill this guy. He, the bane of my existence right now. I can't expand as far this way as I wanted, but whatever. Kind of amazes me that I can run through this, but oh well. And these all have these module spots, so hopefully we can. I see a problem here. Do you guys see a problem? You don't have an input. Oh no. What have I done? Okay, so, okay, yeah, one. This is going to be way fast. We may could even get away with just plain inserters here. But we have to get this guy some steel, right? So let's see here. Yeah, I just overlooked that when I was throwing this down in the dark because I lost this. So let's see how we can fix this. We could like set these one apart and run them out, but I don't think I want to do that. Who's under attack? You're under attack. We need to set up we need to kill these guys so we can set up a little defensive perimeter. And the main problem is this huge um, pollution zone is starting to aggro. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh wow, I hope those are not all individual enemies or we may be in trouble. But we may have to go out and like start killing these so we have less attacks. But they are starting to become annoying, and it's probably because we're producing so much pollution. Yeah, iron production is slow. We're probably going to want multiple of these. And if we're going to do that, um, maybe we should do something similar to this. Like we'll have an input, like our input's running down the sides, maybe. So like this should be, oh, these guys don't have output. Wow, okay. So let's tear all this apart. Everybody stop moving stuff. This is a disaster. Let's go ahead and cut our line right here. I said stop moving stuff, inserter man. Picked up a light. So what we want, let's pull in kind of similar to this. We'll have our, let's back up a little bit more. We will have our inputs right here on the outsides, like this. So we're going to have to do a little split right here and run one straight down. This one's going to be easy because it's the first one. And then we will leave. Okay, so this is obviously not going to work with this output, but we're just going to see how this is working. So everybody is getting steel plates now, which is fantastic. Now, we have to offload this way. And I think the best way to do this is probably to run this stuff underground, or I could come down because we know we need more of this stuff, right? And the only way these guys can unload is off the center. So we know we're going to have a belt here. It does like one of these numbers, and we'll leave a space just because I think that's good practice. Or I'm learning that it's good practice. Let's move all this back one. Starting to finally get the hang of using hotkeys, which is awesome. Okay, so this is going to be fine. We're going to need our other little furnace block down here. I just kind of intriguing that you can run in between that, but whatever. Now let's drag this out. Basically, we're doing the same thing as before, but with different like starting conditions, like we're coming in from the top instead of running up through the bottom. And you know what? We may have to get kind of finicky, tricky with how we set this stuff up. Let's see, you will, we're just going to do the same thing where we kind of use a little bit more than we need, like power pole wise, but it makes everything look nice. I guess we can go ahead and feed you guys some iron plates, even though we're not quite ready for you to output. Or, well, I mean, I guess we could be, you know? Just for now, we'll just like run that into the side, because this will be on the close side and this will be on the far side. So actually, I don't think we're going to have any problems at all with this. So everything's being fed. The only problem we have right now is these guys aren't unloading. So we're going to have to do, I think the easiest way is we want to unload right here. So let's just cut the supply to this whole side for a second. Nobody freak out. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to move. Unless we like run these up and over. I guess we could do like move the splitter. So let's give output priority. Why? I don't know. I just made it up. But we'll give output lines priority. And so we could split the steel off here and run it down and then back up. Like this weird like counterflow thing. Let's give that a shot. Let's bring our iron plates in here. Do this. And so now do we want to also bring them in down here? Or do we just want to like connect the end and run them back up? I mean, I don't see a downside to it really. And then if there's any left over, maybe we could like hook it back up to this line so the plates could be used for something else. Like we'll give steel priority. Let's try that. You know, I haven't done anything like this before. And it is so dark. There we go. So I like this. Yes. Yes, I do. Hopefully everyone... Do we only want two steel... Or two steel blocks? When I say two, I mean the blocks, not individual furnaces. I don't know. May need a lot of steel. Can I see how much steel we're producing like in the past minute? 100. That's not a lot. Well, we're not producing a lot of anything, but I think part of that is because we're not consuming that much. You know what we should probably do? Like this. See how the steel, the iron plate's getting backed up? We may have to do like a little join thing like this, maybe? Does this help us? Or is this like the worst idea ever? I think it's an okay idea. I think it looks better than that because it's going to kind of put more stuff on the outside. We may have to do something else. Oh well, anyways, let's not worry about that at this exact second. Let's get these other guys hooked up. Is there any way that... Oop, you're backwards. Is there any way that we could set this up so I could add more furnaces? You know what, if I add more furnaces, I'll just delete this and move the loop over. I was going to try to see if I could do it all in one. Like have it expandable and everything. Where are you being attacked? Right here again? Okay. That's fine. We have plenty of turrets here, and I think I put a few more down here? I don't know. And you probably also already noticed, but I turned up the volume just a little bit. Okay, so now let's try something crazy. Let's extend this back out. So anything left over, we keep it moving. Okay, so this is no longer working because it probably wasn't a great idea. So what if I just like kick this up? It still doesn't work good because it tries to keep these on the right hand side. Ooh. Okay. So we just disconnect it. No, that's not the solution. What we need to do is... Maybe it's because these are putting out on this side, so maybe we should like run this... Actually, let's run this underground. And because, see, these are all on... Hold on, did I do that right? These are all on the far side, just because we don't have two... Oh gosh, I don't know what to do. Do I even care? Like, can I just put a splitter here and not worry about it? Maybe I should do something like this. Does this make... Oh gosh, what is happening? Oh, we're not going in the back of the splitter. Wow. Let's... Is this any better? No. Because two of them are still going to back up. Um... Oops. Hmm. I don't know. This is intriguing. How have I done it? I mean, I did that thing. I don't even know if that's doing anything, though. I don't know that I've done a bunch of these, like, I guess you call them load balancers or whatever before. That doesn't really solve our problem, you know, at all. It just puts them on the side that's not loaded as much right now. So I may, if you guys have any opinions on how to straighten this out, I'll look in between episodes. I just shot the belt. But, we'll see. I need to get a better timer. I have just using my phone right now. I need to get like a cool mechanical timer or something. Oh gosh, it's already been 15 minutes. Try to wrap it up pretty quickly, but let's see. Hold on. What else? Being attacked again. What else do we want built over here? We're going to want circuits, I think. So, yeah, we're going to have to fix this, or we're just going to have to use this. But we do need to bring copper over here. In circuits, we're going to make both green and red circuits, and maybe even processing units over here. So let's see, we need iron and copper. That takes plastic, which we can do. And then more iron and copper. And this is the same, but with sulfuric acid. Okay, so let's start. Like, let's pretend this is our stone or something that we want to run up here wherever it's needed. So we don't want to overdo that. So maybe what we do is we just run. We'll leave space in case we need to send another iron over here, because with the amount of basic materials that require iron, we'll go ahead and just kind of run that. And I'll run you forward. Now let's run this. We're going to try to keep it spaced out a little bit. Oh, I can already see how this is going to be just so much fun. But, you know what? Let's jump up a little bit. Give ourselves slightly more room. And we're going to do the same thing. And you know what we could actually do? We could run our iron through this loop. And kind of like how we do here, if it's not used, it backs up. We could run any leftover iron that goes down this branch back out this branch, because I've left a lot of space here. We could see if that happens. But I think we're going to keep our steel running here. Hopefully we can get enough steel furnaces if we just keep extending downwards. And then these iron furnaces, we can go another row, and then we'll just continue down. And if, we have to rip it all up and try it again, we can. But, whatever. We will see. We will scoot over to past this telephone pole before we start building more stuff. Okay, make sure we're away from that guy. And let's throw down. I need to look at the best layout for these turrets, because one of them always seems to just catch the brunt of everything. Let's throw about 25 in each one of these guys. I already do it. Oh, okay, there you go. Circuits, that's what we're doing. But one of them always seems to take a bunch of hits from the spitters. If we go ahead and look down here, I'm having lots of problems with turrets. Oh gosh, where am I? Right here. You can see on my wall. But I'm having lots of problems with attacks right here. And speaking of attacks, in the next episode, we may run out and do a little bit of base clearing up here, because this is a lot of resources that we're probably going to want to get our hands on, and we may head down here because I'm having a problem with these dudes, and I don't even want to think about this right now. But we may get some laser turrets or something set up, but we'll look at that. Oops, M to close this. I'm hitting every other button. We will do some of that. We may set up some more electrical circuit production or whatever, but I think that's going to do it for this time. I hope you guys have enjoyed. The time really goes by fast in this game. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. And I'll see you next time.